Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Tarot Tuesday. I am just lighting up some candles, trying to get everything set up for tarot tonight. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's week going? Hey, Cindy, what's up? Oh, I know, but it's okay. We're all back to our regular scheduled. You know what I'm trying to say. It's all right. I hope your season went well, though. I'm so sad. My mama sent me a video yesterday knowing that she has one spooky baby that loves Halloween, right? She also knows that this spooky baby loves Sam from Trick or Treat. She sends me a video, Cindy, of Sam disappearing, and the video says goodbye October. And it's just his empty clothes in a field. I cannot handle videos like that. October is a year-round thing. Hey, Lydia, what's up? I know, Cindy, it was so sad. It was so sad. Lydia got to come by and see our yard, though, and us do our thing. I had a new makeup style for this year for Serafina, and not sold on it. I'm really, really wanting to try to find some glasses that aren't this big. You know, during my regular day, like, this is a great look for me, but Serafina, I just don't think the makeup that I would wear with her, I'm going to either have to transition to where, like, she doesn't wear any makeup and she's just got hats on, or something of that nature, because doing makeup with my glasses just does not look good. I'm not that talented. So but it's so sad. October's over. I'm not happy. I want October year round. I'm down. I'm down. Let's do it. You know I'm down. We'll go by. Soon, hopefully, we can all get together. I plan on doing something for Yule, so maybe y'all can come by for Yule. We need to perfect our characters before next year. Agreed. Absolutely agree. You know, Serafina's always had a very iconic look, but that's because I would wear contacts with her, and now that my brain won't allow me to wear contacts, I'm just like, she's got to move. She's got to transition, or either I got to create a new character, and that's more terrifying, is creating a new character altogether, because Serafina is a comfort. Lydia, I'm devastated about it. Another 364 days. I know. No, it's so. No, I want it now. I'm in Friendsgiving or Yule. Yes. Yes. In this household, we do not celebrate the Day of Slaughter. We typically celebrate something like Friendsgiving. So I'm down for Friendsgiving. And Yule. I love some of the things that we've done for Yule in the past. We have the wish box that we put wishes in for each other, and it's just there's a lot of really cool memories attached to Yule, so I'm glad that we celebrate Yule. All right, this is how this works. If you want a card, tell me in the queue. Say, hey, please read my cards. I am, for whatever reason, wanting to start with oracle cards tonight. I do have my Darkwood Tarot out, but for whatever reason, I kind of want to read an oracle deck tonight. Do you all mind that? Would you prefer tarot, or would you prefer oracle? Hey, Chad, what's up? How are you? How are you, kiddo? So, Lydia, you want one? Cindy, you would like one? I am got my oracle deck out. You're down for whichever. All right. Yeah, today I don't know. I just really want to do Oracle. Wait, I almost put my finger in flame. That would have been bad. I am. See my cup? I did this. I etched the cup with a spider in it. And then I made the spider black. I was impressed about myself. Just saying. And no, that is not wine, because wine gives me headaches. Um, what doesn't give me headaches? But that is something, a very kitty thing to do. It's Sprite with maraschino cherries. All right. So I got Lydia, Cindy, and Chad in here. You guys are going to get readings. All right. Lydia, this one's for you. You got the new moon, but you got it in shadow. So the beginnings are turned around for you. I feel like you are looking at your past quite a bit. There are doors opening for you, but you're not aware of them because you're looking behind you. You're not looking in front of you. You're looking behind you. So with this card, you need to start looking in front of you. When you find your mind wandering to something that would have happened previous to that moment, it could have been the day before. Stop your mind from wandering and think about what's happening in the now. This is an overpowering now. You need to look at now. Okay? Does that make sense to you? Thank you, Cindy. Like I said, I'm very proud of it. I made the goblet myself. Is that what it is? I thought Shirley Temples were always I always thought Shirley Temples were just like virgin daiquiris. That's what I thought a Shirley Temple was. I'm good. I'm sorry. I'm reading. That's what I'm reading. I was reading out loud. I'm sorry. Okay? I just confused everybody. All right, Cindy, it's your turn. I'm going to read your card. It does definitely feel right. Okay, Lydia. All right, well, soda and cherry juice, then. I like Shirley Temples. Cindy, there's an interesting energy around you. It's not like okay, I don't know how I can put this. It's electrical. This is what I feel. I feel like it's electrical, like it's a vibration. And it's buzzing and then it stops. And then it's buzzing and then it stops. It's almost feels like anxiety, but it's not like a bad anxiety. It's anticipation, it's waiting on news, I don't know, I'm muddling through a bunch of pictures of people and it's just this buzzing. A line. But you got a line in shadow, just like Lydia got begin and it meant that she's looking in her past. You got a line, but you got it in shadow, which means you feel very unaligned. You feel very off balanced. Um, you don't have your bearings just yet. There are these glimpses of, I have my bearings, I know what I'm doing, everything's great, but you are very just like off balanced right now. Um, careful footing, careful footing, my dear. Watch where you put your feet. Careful footing, watch where you put your feet. It's it's a directional thing. I know it's a directional thing, but what direction? All these words are coming in, and the words are basically like, it's mind your footing, mind where you're putting your feet, what direction your feet are heading into. Mind that. That's also keeping your balance. You want to make sure that you're always aligned to what makes you feel good. And when things stop making you feel good, then you become off balanced. So this one's reminding you to do the things that keep you in balance and to watch where you're going. Cindy. Uh, right. It's watching the climb. It's watching where you're going. Watch your footing. Make sure that it's the direction you want, if that makes sense. You're very unbalanced though right now, and you're looking for that balance. You're looking for the way to align. All right, Chad, Alicia, how are you? You made it! Yay! We got. I'm about to pull Chad's card, and then I pull Angela's, and then I can pull yours, Alicia. Hey, Amanda, what's up? What's up, girly? I hope you had a fabulous week, all of you. All right, Chad. Rosemary, focus. You are needing to not refocus, but stay focused. There is a line of study that you are doing right now, and you need to stay focused on that study. You will need to see what is unseen. Focus. Just focus. There are things that you are reading, not reading, but like studying. There are things that you're studying right now, and those things are leading to a greater understanding, obviously, because that's what we do when we learn. But this this will be an aha moment for you. All right. So stay focused, stay what you're doing, and you're about to come up on this very big aha spiritual moment for yourself. All right. Hey, Alicia. We've got two Alicias. I think I have Alicia. Is it Alicia? Have I been saying it wrong? If I've been saying it wrong, you tell me. You put in the comments, it's this way. Don't let me say your name wrong. Lori, how are you feeling? No, you can be late. That's fine. That's fine. All right. So we have Angela, Alicia, Amanda, Alicia, and then you, Lori. Okay, Alicia. All right. Don't let me say it wrong. I will keep saying it wrong. I'll get a habit, and it's bad. I do that to my students all the time. All the time. And it's horrible because I don't like it. Oh no, what did I do? I messed up my cards. Oh no. Please don't mess up the cards. There we go. It's like, what happened to my cards? You're welcome, Chad. Just stay focused. Stay focused, kiddo. All right. Then we have, I believe it was Angela, right? Angela, and then Alicia. All right. Lori, you've got a full week, don't you? I think you told me last week you've got a pretty full week this week. Angela. Angela, you feel overly tired. Like, I don't want to say what it feels like, but it feels like right before you get sick, that overly tired that you feel right before you get sick, and like your ears feel muffled. And again, I could just be feeling what I'm feeling right now. That's what I thought. Oh, I was like, I knew that there was a reason why I needed to light your candle, Lori, all this week. And I was like, I know it's a busy week, but I couldn't remember exactly. All right, Angela. Adapt. You got the toad. Adapt. Things are going to be a little bumpy this week for you. There are going to be some schedule changes. There are going to be things that require you to function not as just what you do day to day, but you're going to have to take on another job. You're going to have to take on almost like a different atmosphere. All right. So you're going to have to be a little bit more flexible than you normally are. That's okay. That's what we do. Maybe that overly tired is what I'm feeling from after this week, because it's going to make you very tired. But you can do this. And I believe you doing this will actually also show some people that you have worth in other areas, that they can use you in different areas. So. Oh no, you don't feel the best. I don't want to say that. No. But I hope that makes sense, that you are going to need to adapt this week. Like it just feels like you're taking on a different, like somebody else's job. Might not be at work, it might be at home, but you're definitely doing things that you normally wouldn't do. It's almost like out of obligation. All right, Alicia, it's your turn. Your cards are weird tonight. They feel very slow. They feel very purposeful. And your energy doesn't feel that way. The cards feel that way, like they're almost trying to make you slow. Like your energy feels chaotic. It's just like little tornadoes all over the place. That's what it feels like little tornadoes. I don't know if you have children, but it's like little tornadoes all over the place. That's what your energy feels like. You got happiness in shadow. You got citrine, right? You got happiness in shadow. So I feel like there are parts of your life that are not bringing you joy right now. And maybe that's where this chaos is. Like the cards almost wanted to like make you hyper aware of this, that there are things that you are called to do for yourself to make yourself happy, but for whatever reason you forego those things. It feels like there are tears. There are tears, but you can't. fully express that emotion. And it's that emotion that is bringing that unhappiness. Obviously, if you're crying, unless you cry like me and, you cry when you're happy, you cry when you're mad. Um, but it just feels like there's an emotion there that needs to get out. It needs to break the surface. It needs to be expelled, right? So that way it brings back your happiness. But you're definitely like in this flopped in right now, and your energy is just chaos while your cards are very slow, and that's an unusual feeling. It's an interesting feeling. Does that make sense? Oh, so the little one is an actual child. Okay, got it. Oh no. Well, these tears, these emotions, they're a way of your processing, right? There's something that you're processing, and this processing has to be complete in order for you to have this happiness, right? There's a method to this. I don't know why it's that specific word, but there's like a method to this. Um, it has to happen. That's it. It just has to happen. You have to go through this process. All right. But it's a good thing. It comes out to be a good thing. That's why happiness is there. It's not just you battling something. You get the card of happiness because it's like, I know I'm not happy, but if I flip it, I will be. And so you just process it. Just process it. I feel it. I feel it. Alicia, I hope that this gives you the permission that you were looking for, because I feel like that's another thing, was like you don't give yourself permission to process those feelings. That a lot of times it feels like you are keeping, that's why it feels here. It just aches right here. And it's that I haven't given myself permission. So this is the universe's way of saying you have the permission. Process. Do it. No matter who sees you cry, you do it. That's the only way out of this, is through it. No problem. No problem. All right. I believe, let me double check. I believe it was Amanda, and then Alicia, and then Lori. Okay. Amanda, Alicia, and Lori, right? See, I just forgot that easily. I'm so, y'all, this is never good. Yes, Amanda, Alicia, and then Lori. All right, Amanda. Amanda, there's a giggle in you. I don't know what's got you giggling, but there's a giggle in you, or either a giggle stuck. Like you want to giggle, but there's a giggle in there. There's a giggle. Is she giggling, Jared? And a snort. A giggle and a snort. All right. Amanda, let's find out what's going on with you. My cheeks hurt. And I haven't even been smiling that much, but my cheeks hurt. Have you been smiling that much, Amanda? Your cards are being weird. They're being playful. Like, no, I don't, not me, not me, not me. That's what your cards are doing. like almost playing tag, like no, no. So it feels like you're in touch with your inner child today. That's what it feels like. It feels like either you're in touch with it or you are trying to become in touch with your inner child, but it feels like this very playful inner child kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, you're not in the same room. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Well, that explains why your card is it's water. It's emotions. It's emotions. You got all kinds of these high emotions going on, right? That explains it. uh, what's an inner child? Is that sarcastic? Because I think you know, Jared. I think you know. But you've just been going through some tough times lately, and you're like, you know what? I don't know what that feels like. I feel like an old man. Amanda, that's awesome news. I'm so happy that you finally got some great news. You know, you deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. So, like, yeah, you got the emotions card. And the emotions card is that you're going through it right now. Not just like you've gone from the extremes, right? You've gone from being really sad to today having great news. So, there you go. Very, very good. Oh no. She's your Faye girl. Oh. Oh. Woot! Yeah, finally. Finally. You've been waiting on that for a hot minute now, haven't you? Oh, that's very exciting. Very exciting. Well, as it gets closer, let me know and I will dress a candle for you as well. Okay? I will definitely dress a candle for you. So those are good. Go through the emotions. There are going to be several different types of emotions that you go through though with this news, right? There's going to be anxiety. You're going to have a lot of anxiety from it. You're going to have a lot of happiness from it. But you're going to go through this range of emotions. And so just take them one day at a time. Uh, be like water, let it flow. All right? Be like water and let it flow. Wasn't it Bruce Lee that said that? Be like water and let it flow. Uh, right, Lori? Right? And yours as well? So, all right. We are now with. Make sure I get it right. Da, 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 da. Alicia and then Lori. Alicia and then Lori. But we did it. Our wedding is during Samhain. Yay! Well, you know what? That is a beautiful day to have a hand fastening, right? To be wed. My husband and I, um, so I don't know, maybe I should just save this story for Valentine's Day of this year. I might save that story. There is a very interesting story about why my husband and I are married and how he proposed to me and how we don't celebrate our anniversary. I can't even tell you the day we were married. I really don't know. I know it was sometime in July. I don't know what year. I have no clue. Because that's not what we celebrate. But it's an interesting story. I might save that for Valentine's Day. And I think you would be fun. I think, Jared, you would find the humor in it. I think you would absolutely find the humor in it because it is a very interesting story. Um, there's a plot involved. Okay. But I'm so proud of you guys. It's a beautiful, beautiful. We had some beautiful weather too. I don't know if it was beautiful out where you are, but there was some beautiful weather that day. All right, Alicia, it's your turn. Alicia, you feel like a nervous energy. This is what I feel from you. Like there's something you want to hear. There's a message you really want to hear, but you don't want to hear it. That's what I feel. Like there's something that you want to hear, but you don't want to hear. So when I read your cards, there's that nervousness of whether or not I'm going to hit that particular thing. Does that make sense? Okay. Motivate. You got carnelian, but you got it in shadow. So you've been lacking motivation lately. Um, feels like clouds. It feels like clouds. Like you've just not been really enthused to do the things that you normally do. There's something that you're supposed to be doing. Feels like a creative thing. It doesn't feel like it's a work related thing. It feels like a creative thing. It feels like an outlet. And like you just don't even want to do that. It's got you kind of concerned. You're just like, I don't want to do anything. So you are also processing something. You're also processing something. You're feeling a bit overwhelmed by that process. And so that is where your lack of motivation is coming from, is just because it's the moments that you have, you just feel so overly stimulated that you want to sit and you don't want to do. I can totally understand that. But you're very like overly stimulated constantly, which is the reason why that lack of motivation exists. I would suggest unplugging from a few things. There are things that you have. Here's the thing. These are all these words coming at me. The words that are coming at me are, you have the ability to say no. Say no. Say no. What's the worst that can happen? And if what the worst can happen is absolutely bad, then don't say no. But if you say no and nothing really bad happens, say no. Saying no is going to prevent you from getting overly stimulated. At least that's the advice of the cards. Exact. Okay, so this makes sense. This makes sense to you. All right. Purely, you can absolutely get in line. I've got Lori, and then I believe you could go next. All right, Alicia. So you know what to do. Say no. Say no to some things. All right, Lori. We're going to read your cards. You've got a big day tomorrow. You've got major healing coming. So let's see what to expect. You've got a lot of anxious energy. You've got a lot of anxious energy. Knowledge. Knowledge comes up a lot for you. Knowledge comes up a lot for you. And it's because I think you doubt what you know. You doubt what you know. Like you second guess what you think you understand. Um it's also funny because in this it's a book, and I feel like for some reason there's a book you're bringing with you to the hospital. Okay, so there's a book either that you've already put in your suitcase to go with you to the hospital, or you are needing to bring a book. But there is a book involved in this trip, okay? And whatever this book is that you've chosen, it will add to your knowledge. It is very literal. Like the card is very literal. It's a book with knowledge in it, right? Um, so this card is telling you two things. One, take a book. There's a reason you need to take this book. Take a book. The other thing is that stop doubting what you know. You know you understand things. So it's also like this reminder of like when you're in the hospital, if something doesn't feel right and you know that that shouldn't be happening, you need to say something. Don't just assume that they know what they're doing and that it's for the best. Ask questions if you don't understand. Make sure you ask the questions until you understand. Have them draw you a picture until you understand. But you need to know that what you're asking and what you think you understand is valid, and that you deserve to be recognized for that. Okay? So you've got a book on your phone. That's fine. Book on your phone. But there's this book that you are supposed to have while in the hospital. All right. So ask questions. Ask questions, trust yourself, and read a book. Read a book. Read a book. I cannot finish that song for you. But nobody's going to know what song I was singing. Nobody. I'm sorry for that. But yeah, Lori, that's what your plan is, okay? All right, Purely, did you have a specific question or would you like a general reading? Alicia, did you know what song I was singing? Drink some water, drink some water. Nobody knows that song, and I cannot repeat the song live because of how it goes. But it is a funny song. Purely, did you have a question, my lovely? If not, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you an general reading. Alicia, so you do know. I think that's why some of y'all just show up to the live just to see what random nonsense I'm going to try to sing. Because we know I will sing at least once. At least once. Who is that? Love, you absolutely can join the list. I was seeing if Purely had any um specific uh question. I don't think they do, so I'm going to go ahead and do their general reading, and then Love, I will do a reading for you. If you've got a question you'd like to ask, put it in the comments. If you want just a general reading, I'll give you a general reading. Oh, thank you very much. This is my craft room. It's a lot smaller than it looks, and you can tell it's my craft room because here are resin pieces that I'm working on for my shop. And I've got some things back here. So spooky stuff up here. Crafting back there. All right, Purely. All right. Why did this? Okay. So purely, I'm going to ask in a very general manner because it seems like, okay, I'm connecting. The way that I read cards is I connect to energy. As you've watched, this is how it goes. I connect to your energy. I can kind of feel what you are feeling in a way. Um, that way I can pull your cards. Okay. What I feel from you as you were saying those things is like, it feels like imagery is big for me. It feels like you're a plant and you've got these roots that are extending all over the place, right? But some of these roots are becoming poisoned and it's bringing it back into you. So that's where the complexity is that you don't want to kill the whole plant. You don't want to chop off that root, but there are things that you need to understand in order to fight the poison. Does that make sense to you? Am I getting this wrong? Okay. Hey, Christine! How are you? Okay, so that's right, purely. All right, let's see what I can pull for you then. Your mind is all over the place. Like, I see a dollhouse and like just it's almost like going room to room to room to room to room to room in this dollhouse in a very fast, but there's like a lot of pink. Luck. You got luck. Oh, sometimes the messages I get are very sarcastic. The message was best of luck. Good luck. You're going to need luck for this. You're going to need luck to be on your side for this. What's happening in your life is due to a very unlucky circumstance. Um, so there are so many moving parts to this, isn't there? Like, that's a very generalized way of saying, like, there's nothing you can really do to help every part of the situation. That there is a luck piece to this. There is this, you've got to get lucky to find a certain piece of information, it feels like. Like there's, with this one key, that's what it feels like, this key. You can unlock all the other doors, and those doors lead to other doors. So there's this, you're just going to have to get lucky enough to know which one's first. That's a really complex situation you're dealing with. That's your card. Your card is very sincerely, you need some luck on your side. It feels like I keep getting this crystal in my head. Like there was a crystal you wanted to pick up and you picked up another. I don't know. You need this piece for luck. You need this rock, this thing for luck. Um, get that thing. There's a thing that you know brings luck. Get that thing. All right. All right. Alicia, Alicia's dead on right there. Alicia's dead on. But purely get the thing that you need for luck so you can evict these people. All right. Love. All right. I see your question. All right. Let's see. Love. I feel like this weird tranquility. Like, I say weird tranquility. Like, you're not in nature, but I hear nature for some reason. Like, you've got, like, I don't know, rain sounds on in the background or something. Like, I feel this, like, I'm trying to reach a zen. That's what I feel like with you right now. Like, there's a tranquility, but it's almost a habitual thing. It's a habit that you've created for yourself, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that that's what it feels like. Okay. Eliminate. You got black tourmaline. Eliminate the negativity. That's immediately like there is negativity associated with this one. There's negativity. It's not answering your question, it's warning you. There's negativity. You don't want to know what this one, how this one feels about you. This is not yours. Yeah, it's just a very, like, the moment I pick that card and I associate it to the situation you're asking about, it feels gummed up. It feels slimy, sticky. It feels like this is something that you would not be able to come out of without being dirtied up by it. Does that make sense to you? Now, like I tell everybody as far as tarot goes, tarot is always this lamp in a dark forest. Okay? It's going to illuminate just enough for you to see the path, but it's not going to illuminate the whole forest for you. There are things that could be out there hunting you, there could be things that are aiding you, right? But all you know is that path in front of you and that small illumination. So even though the card represents this negativity that you need to eliminate the negativity, it could be talking about this moment, the um, the person not all together, but the moment. Maybe this is not the right time. The situation would be sticky if you were to engage with this person right now. But it's definitely sticky and just not good feeling. Okay. It does. It feels like that. It feels like tar. It feels like tar. Like you're going to get it on you and you won't be able to get it off. And it doesn't hurt the tar if tar gets on things, but it hurts the person if the person gets tar on them, right? So it's like it's just not a good situation. I can't tell you that it's always going to be a bad situation, but right now it's not a mm-mm. It's the mm-mm. It's just very sticky. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, you can't wash it off. Oh, I'm sorry I couldn't give you a better reading. Unfortunately, sometimes the cards will also tell you things you don't want to hear. All right, Christine, I believe you were next. Oh, you gotta go. Okay. Christine said hi and bye. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I know that people don't see them unless I do like this, but um, these tattoos were done by an artist in Florida by the name of Brett Cawthorn. He's a great artist, very great artist. And then I have other tattoos that you've probably seen in other videos that were done by an artist by the name of Craig Lyons. So thank you. I'm very proud of my tattoos. Can't wait to get more. Alicia, so a narcissistic person, are you feeling I so Alicia, I don't feel like they're unsafe. I feel like love has a boundary, but love was wavering on that boundary. And that you needed this so you wouldn't waver on that boundary. But you definitely have a boundary where that person cannot cross. But you were wavering. They had weakened the defenses. They absolutely do. I people say that my friends often I'm friends with buttholes. All right, people that are just mean. And it's not true. I'm friends with people who are honest. And we don't always want to hear honesty. It's not in human nature, right? But we need it. We need it in order for us to, like you said, grow. So I do believe in my readings, I'm going to give you the honest answer, even if I know it's going to hurt. I will try to make it not hurt as bad, but it's going to hurt. You know, it's going to hurt. So, all right, we are going to pull a universal card. I think Christine is gone. She was just popping in to say hi and bye. We're going to pull a universal card for the week. And then I will talk about what we're going to do for Witchy Wednesday tomorrow. I've got to pull the book and see what I wrote. I'm pretty sure, Lori, check me if I'm wrong. But Lori, aren't we doing wands tomorrow? Aren't we making wands for Witchy Wednesday? Alicia, that is brilliant. Oh, I'm so excited. I wish I would stay up until 9 p.m., but I got to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to bed right after this because I'm an old lady. But definitely, everybody go check out Alicia Grayson. It's in the comments. Go check her TikTok out so she can go live. Pokemon tarot readings sound beautiful. Sound beautiful. It sounds like my junk oracle that we did. I tell everybody, like, as far as tarot and divination, if you have the ability to read, you can read anything. It doesn't matter. You can read marbles. Like, it just doesn't matter. All right, here is our general reading for the week. Destiny. We got the crow. Not the crow. We got destiny. We are destined to certain things today. Not today, this week. We are destined to certain fixed points in time, as Doctor Who would put it. So this week, there are certain events that we're not going to be able to get out of, that we were destined to go through. And some of these things might be painful. And if they're painful, be happy. That's weird, I know. Be happy. Because when you go through a painful event, you're growing, you're learning, you're getting out of an uncomfortable situation and learning how to set that boundary again, right? So sometimes pain is good. Sometimes uncomfortability is good. Sometimes the things that you're destined to do aren't going to cause any pain at all. So that means you're going to have one heck of a week, right? Either way, you're going to have a heck of a week. So, my lovelies, I cannot wait to hear how your week is going next Tuesday. When we meet for Tarot Tuesday, I want to hear what happened this week. What was the big event? What were you destined to do? What were you destined to become this week, right? Were you destined to become the best peanut butter and jelly sandwich maker? Because sometimes our destinies aren't like huge. Sometimes it's that peanut butter and jelly sandwich that you were meant to make. Why? Because that peanut butter and jelly sandwich creates a memory for your child. I remember my mom taking the crust off the bread for me. That's a destined moment. That child needs that memory. Sometimes you're destined to put your foot in your mouth, say something you really don't mean, and that person that you said it to learns a lesson from it. Sometimes our destinies aren't big things, they're little things, but they're big things to other people. Remember that too. So pay attention. What you do this week? What are you going to do this week? I want to know on Tuesday. All right? Now, what are we doing tomorrow? What are we doing tomorrow? I'm getting out my planner. Hold on. Tomorrow, I believe is wand making. Yep. So, what are we going to make the wands out of? I told everybody, if you have chopsticks from Chinese takeout, get some chopsticks. Hot glue or tape or any other glue that you have. Any little baubles and pieces that you'd like. If you have crystals that you want to put on there. Wire wrapping tools. The imagination is your limit. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you with this, some hot glue, and paint. All right? And a few little odds and ends and baubles. All right? I'm not going to use wire. I'm going to use this, hot glue, and paint. And we're going to make a wand. All right? So tomorrow, I will see you, my lovelies, for Witchy Wednesday, where we will do some witchcrafting. That's so stupid. But it's cute, and I love it. All right, my lovelies. Be happy. Be safe. All right? Be happy and be safe. And I will see you all tomorrow. All right? And Lori, I'll be thinking about you and sending extra love. All right? All right, my lovely. Bye.